And welcome to the 2025 Asian Cup live from Ultra Sports. We're just kicking off now. Show table we're taking our coverage from is Benji Batten with yellow bases taking on Daniel Lombard. Benji playing in the colours of Melbourne TFC and Daniel in the Sydney TFC colours of blue. Just early in that first half. That'll be a back. Our referee in this particular game is Adrian Elmar. These are two of the more favoured chances in this competition. It's a great block there, forcing Benji out wide. Daniele trying to get that defence sorted. That's shootable now. Benji will have that shot. Oh my goodness. Good save there from Daniele. It's gone out for a corner. Players new to our game. There's some intricacies that move down for the smaller pitches of table football. In that particular instance you see there's the markings on the pitch. That marking third is the shooting line. For that corner to be forced, the ball and the opponent had to be completely in that shooting area. So that, as we've just seen there, set up there, Benji now puts the ball down for the corner. That looked like a change. Yes, it is. It's a good call there. Daniel flicks his player. That player had completely stopped and then was lucky enough to be in the right spot for the ball to touch it. Daniele now on the attack. It's unlucky there for Benji. That's come up just a little short. Oh, that's going to be a free kick. The free kick is enforced there because Daniele, while flicking at the ball, hit a figure. It doesn't have to be his own. It could be any figure. In this particular case, it hit his own figure, then hit the ball, and that is when the free kick comes in. Benji now taking his flicks. He's allowed one, and the defence will take one. He can opt for no flicks. Back in the attack now. That's going. No, Benji's quick. There it is. As quick as that. Benji elected not to take the free kick there because the ball was in a good position. He took that flick, put it into the scoring zone, and it's 1-0. For those new to Benji playing, that was a rather subdued celebration there, but it is still early in this competition. This is the first game, first round of the 2025 Asian Cup, live from Ultra Football here in the wonderful suburb of Alexandria in the fabulous city of Sydney. It's going to change, so Daniele trying to get that shooting position, but the defence there of Benji Batten was good enough to force the turnover. Now, I think Benji's going to try to force the throw in here. He has not achieved that. So to force the throw in, as you can see with the gradients there on the pitch, your player, your opponent's player and the ball all have to be in the same quadrant, and the ball has to go out in that same quadrant. So as you can see there, two of those three conditions were met, but the ball went out in a different quadrant, which means it's a throw-in to Daniele Lombard. He's trying to get a shooting position here. That hasn't crossed the line. It needs to be fully over that line. That's a great block from Benji, but no. Now, as I was saying before about forcing a throw-in, that ball is on the line, so it's considered in both quadrants, so Benji cannot force a throw-in as he tried to last time. That looks like a change to Daniele. He's thinking, is it touching? No. So if he can get that through, he has. That's shootable. Oh, that's a great save. That is a great save from Benji. Well worked there from Daniele. That's gone out for a throw-in to Daniele. So he can pick up any player anywhere and then takes a flick. Oh, he's not happy with himself there. He needed that ball further out of the defensive area. Benji, with only the one attacker up front, can't really put a great deal of pressure on him at that stage. You see that Daniele using the middle finger there to flick. This is the rules. You can use the index or the middle finger, but it needs to be flicked with the nail of either hand. Benji again, working this ball into a shooting position. Oh, off the crossbar. That is off the crossbar. That'll be a throw into Daniele. He's elected no flicks there. You see there Benji with the Hanifa, one of his teammates' shirt. So they've just come up from Melbourne. Maybe the luggage got mixed up on the flight. I don't think so. So Daniele, he's going to check to see whether that player's offside. I don't think he is. That one at the top left-hand corner. Oh, here we go. Long turn. He's going to take a long shot here. Oh, he's missed. Unlucky. Difficult shot, but it was certainly on. And Benji again. That'll be a back. No, he's not called back. He's had one of Benji's players. That one will be back into a more advantageous position. Here we go. Working it again. Oof. Just wide. So that's a goal kick. Which allows the players to pick up and reposition their players anywhere they like. The person in possession goes first and then your opponent second. So you can mark if you wish. Most players tend to set up as you see there. Reset your defence, a couple of players forward, and then work around. Well, there are some naysayers of the modern game where it's 7 at the back, but as you can see here, when Daniele had set up his defence, he's now only got the 3 players back there. Oh, he's missed. That's unlucky. Great block there from Benji, though, just to make that a more difficult flick. Benji over the halfway line now. Each figure can have 3 consecutive flicks, so that's why you can see the players looking to see where the next flick is coming from, and also players looking to block where they think the next flick is coming from.
Live stream.
So that's a decent block there from Daniele. He's really shut down that player that Benji was trying to move the ball forward with. Can he get round here? No, he's going to play backwards. Daniele asking for a limited because Benji was in his defensive area. There's been some conjecture over that rule, but I think the way that's being enforced lately is fair enough. So there's an outside playing line, which that'll be a back. Yes, it will be. They're just discussing how many players move there, and it's up to the... It's calling free kick, okay. I think Daniele was saying that Benji had played the ball. Fair enough. And there's a distance rule enforced there by referee Adrian Elmer. It's a good free kick. That looks clearly over. It is in. It's come off the keeper, off the post and in. So scores now 1-1. Well worked there from Daniele. Benji did everything he could there. He literally got the keeper to save that, but as you see, even in real football, keeper gets their hands on it, come off the post, and rolls into the back of the net.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Still early in this game, another, as you see down there at the bottom, another 6 minutes to go in this first half. Between Benji Batten with the yellow bases and Daniele Lombardi with the blue bases. Change there, Daniele quickly moving up. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna shoot from play. As quick as that. I wouldn't say it's a trademark there, Daniele, but he does like to play with pace.
Can you see it?
We have 56 players.
It's not on that. It's on 54.
From all over Asia. Here at the Ultra Football Centre in Alexandria, Sydney. Players from Japan, Singapore. All vying to be Asian Cup. The reigning Asian champion, Rudy Hesti, is here. As it is the runner-up from our last instalment of this in Japan. Both of which, as with these 2 players here, are favoured to go deep into this competition. Benji just slow playing here, maintaining possession, trying to see if he can get the defence out of position. There's a gap there. Trying to see if he can get the defence out of position. There's a gap there. And there we have it. It's 2-1. Apologies for the delay here where we are situated. We're in a metal cage which has, on occasion, interfered with our streaming, but we did get to see that goal. 2-1. Less than 5 minutes to go in this first half. These two players know each other's game really well. And will not be taking any chances at all. And that's just a freeze there. So sorry about that. Like I said, that will happen throughout the day. And unfortunately, that is out of our control. But we'll keep up with the action as best we can. So Benji's still in possession. That did hit. There we go. Daniele trying to get his defence to work. Benji working his way around the pitch again. Will he force another throw? No, he's gone to the player out on the wing. And that'll be a free kick to Benji as Daniele flicked his defensive flick. It hit the ball while it was in motion, and that is a free kick. So with that, the format is the player infringed against can either opt for a flick of any player anywhere, and that allows his opponent to do that, as we just seen, allowed Daniele to put a player back in the defensive area, or no flicks. If players near that ball, a more sensible move was that. So the play is still continuing. Apologies again for the delay.
It's clearly not.
It is the first game of the first round here at the Asian Cup. Benji with a shot there, just missed. That's gone out for a throw in to Daniele. The table's just a little bit further than I can see, but I can see what's going on. Actually,
Watch this.
we are in the process of rectifying these technical issues. The wonderful Louis Detry is on the job. He will have it sorted as soon as we can. So apologies for the lack of picture. Hopefully you can still hear me. Like I said, I'm just trying to eyeball this game. They're not at the table directly in front of us, where the show table is set up for our cameras. I can see Daniele is in possession. He's got a shot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, big smile there from Benji Batten. That was a well-worked chance, and Benji knows it. He's saved that, and that has gone out. Oh, Adrian Elmar's called. Bit of conjecture there. It looked like a save from Benji, and Adrian said the same thing, but no, both players who are allowed, if the referee makes a decision and both players feel that that decision is not correct, they can agree to overrule. It's one of those rarities. Not quite VAR, which is good, but yeah, if both players believe that they've seen something else than the referee, they can overrule that. And in that particular instance, what looked like a save was adjudicated by both players to come off the post and out for a throw-in. Daniele now back in possession.
That's not the issue, because that wasn't the
He
issue.
has another shot on the go. Working. No, he's been blocked out there.
Do you want me to turn the Wi-Fi on?
He's been blocked out there. Oh, he had that shot, didn't put the power in there that he wanted, and he's not entirely happy with himself. That was an easy save there from Benji Batten. And back out we go. There's your halftime hooter. Score, first half, Benji Batten 2, Daniele Lombardi 1. We'll be back in just a few flicks with these technical issues being sorted out. We're working on it to help you out there.
voice when you're ready.
Ready to go. 3, 2, 1, play! And welcome back. We're in the second half of the first game of round 1 here at the 2025 Asian Cup of Table Football. That's a change. We are on the show table here, which, even though it says Hanifa, that is Benji Batten in the red shirt, and in the blue shirt is Danielle Lombard from the Sydney Table Football Club, Benji from the Melbourne Table Football Club. We're having a shot here from Daniele. Oh, that's a good attempt. It's gone out for a goal kick. Score at half time, as you see down there at the bottom, 2-1 to Benji Batten. 3 excellent goals the whole way. Of course, the goal kick there was from the save. It went down the other end, so it's not a corner. It is a goal kick to Daniele. That's why he's back in possession. He's looking at that going, hang on a minute, how did he get that? And you can flick while the ball's on the move. Good attempt there from Daniele. That's gone out for a goal kick to Benji Batten. As I said earlier, when you have a goal kick, you can move your players anywhere at any time. Benji Batten's going to use the Japanese-style goal kick with the rotted goalkeeper. That allows him to leave all his outfield players out there. There's a couple of ways you can take a goal kick, and hopefully we'll see all of them throughout the competition. The main one that most people use is the flicking goalkeeper. You can see that orange figure down once Benji gets out of the way. Down there in the top left-hand corner, you can use that player. But the risk with that is you don't have your rotted goalkeeper if you lose possession. Throw in now to Daniele. Can only go the 2 quadrants. He's not going to go that far. He's going to see if he can get that player in the middle of the pitch into play. It's in a decent position. If you can move there, it's unlucky. Yeah, Daniele. There's the sportsmanship that we expect to see throughout the whole tournament. Daniele touched Benji's player while reaching to make his flick. That is not allowed. He self-reported that. I don't think referee Adrian Elmer actually saw that one. And that is one of the things you'll notice in the table football as compared to outdoor football. If you make that foul, it's not expected, but it's often self-reported. There's no point trying to win at all costs. Obviously, we all like to win, but in the competition of fairness and sportsmanship, we just saw Daniele there. Benji Batten in possession with the yellow bases. That looked like a back. No, Benji didn't enforce that. He doesn't have to. Oh, it's a miss. What happened there? Benji really short there. That's the player I thought Daniele was trying to get into play earlier. That's a good block there from Benji. Daniele still with a chance to retain possession. He has indeed. Play's not offside, it's touching the line. If Daniele can get it through the gap. Oh! That's the nerve showing there. Both players highly skilled, but making errors that would not normally occur. Flicking short. As you see there, the competition is being used. The Extreme Works pitches, that is out for a throw-in. You can use any player. You need to nominate your player first. He has done. He's going to take a flick to get the player forward. Benji can flick to block that off. Not ideal. Daniele has done. He's going to see if he can get Benji's player out of the way there. And he's using that stationary player to reset. As I said, each player can only have 3 consecutive touches unless it touches another player. Benji, great defence there. It's going to be a back. Benji reluctant to use his flicking goalkeeper. He'll have to now. He's put it back into a position where it's going to be easier to get it out. Going to play him again. Removes it now. That's smart play. Moving ball foul. And Benji Batten has elected to take that foul. I don't think he's going to take flicks. He's got plenty of players forward. There we go. And you'll hear some background noise. That was Luke Radzibski scoring on his table. We'll see him later in the competition, I'm sure. But we're concentrating here this show table. Benji Batten against Daniel Lombard. Good flick there from Benji. He's just taken a little bit past where he wanted it. And that is a free kick. No, he's caught in the back. Caught in the back, okay. Benji with a great chance here. Yeah! That's in. Nice chip. 3-1 now to Benji Batten. Daniele head down, resetting, going again. Oof, has he worked that through? No, he hasn't. It's called free kick to Benji Batten. Because that didn't fit that player, because that player will be moved. Has to be a distance away. 20 centimetres is the measuring, and there's the measuring tool from referee Elmer. Batten in possession. Again, I would imagine now we're going to see Benji trying to maintain possession, slowing play down. 3-1 up is a great score, particularly against the player the class of Daniel Lombard. A big shout out to Fabrizio Coco, watching over there in the UAE. Good evening to you, Fabrizio. Wish you were here. You'd be playing for the Sydney Table Football Club. Great shot there from Benji Batten. That's an excellent save from Daniele. Throw in to Batten. He'll flick that player into an onside position. That is a really good flick. Daniele short again. Most unusual from Daniele Lombardi, one of our more skilled players. Benji shot. Oh! Tried the shot on the run, he's missed. That's a change of possession. Daniele now needs to push it up forward at pace. If you're looking down there, that player of Daniele's in the attacking area is on the line, so he's not considered offside. If you can get him in play, I think he's going to try to get that gap there that's opened up in Benji's defence. He has done. Now he's going to get that player into play. Swing it around. Will he move? Here we go. That is offside. He'll need to either play at the ball or play that figure onside. He's played the onside tick. That'll have to go back. Looks like that's touching. Referee Omar, you see there, the eyes on it. Yes, that's got to go back. That's a big break there from Daniele. You can see him. He's looking. It looks to me he's going to take that long shot. Oh no! Oh no! That was missing by a long way. And with that player being in right next to Benji's player, it's going to be difficult to get into play. So that's why Benji didn't elect to take the back, because it would have helped Daniele reinforce his defence, because that's where that player came from. But I don't think defence is on Daniele's mind at the moment. He'll need to reinforce a bit. He's only got the 4-5 players back there. So we'll need to keep some out there. Benji with an onside flick. Daniele, cover flick there. Again, as you can see, Benji just slowing play down, which is he's entitled to, provided it's not undue time wasting, because the referee can enforce time wasting. Number of ways. You can be cautioned, not with a yellow card, but you can be told by the referee like you need to pick up the pace, or the referee can actually add on extra time. So you're encouraged to play at a decent pace, but obviously tempo of the game is dictated by the person in possession, and when you're 3-1 up, there's no real need to hurry. Great block there from Daniele. Benji being forced to move wide. If he can flick there, he's got a couple of players. Oh, that's a great block. That block just covered out those two players there, because Benji was looking. Still can get this. He has done. That's unlucky. I don't think he can get his finger in there, but he used his play on the wing. He's going to turn it around. That's a back. Oh no. That's a back, and it's in a really good spot to maybe make this 4. Keeper's ready. Oh, off the crossbar, off the keeper, and that's gone out for a throw in. Benji Batten still in possession. 5 minutes to go in this second half. Batten 3, Lombard 1 in the first game of this group at the 2025 Asian Cup of Table Football. My name's Hugh Best. In case you hadn't realised, that I think is a change of possession. Did that hit Danny? No. Johnny just missed. Danny now trying to reinforce this side of his defence. Benji going backwards to go forwards. There's a gap. Is he looking at that gap? Possibly. Daniele knows it's on there, so he's trying to shore up that gap. A couple of players he can choose from here. Referee checking the goalkeeper. Needs to stay inside the 6-yard box. Batten misses. Change of possession to Danielle Lombard. Moving forward. Oh, that's unlucky. That player had stopped, so that is a change of possession. Danielle trying to get that figure of Benji's into an offside position. I would have thought leaving that player there because that makes it difficult for Benji to use him. Change. Daniele moving forward. If he does this right, there'll be a big chance. Oh, what's he done there? Free kick. Surely that's a free kick. Yep. Yeah, Daniele, that's a better flick. Daniele flicking that player who was in an offside position, maybe, but he's touched the line now, so he's definitely onside and will be able to be brought into play for what could be a shooting chance here. Dad's got to be back. It's good moving back. Okay. Oh. Oh, it just rolled the wrong way for Daniele. Limited flick now. Daniele in the way of the goalkeeper. Has to wait for his opponent, Benji Batten, to take his defensive flick. He has done now. Checking for the offside. No, going to continue. The defensive Batten here is, I wouldn't say rock solid, but he's really putting the pressure on Daniele. Now he's going to take the onside flick. He has done. And that was the back. And unfortunately for Daniele, oh, he's got it back. Oh, that's unlucky. Batten now in possession. And Daniele just getting his player position back where he was because he may need that player very shortly. We're into the last minute and a half here, second half. The first game of this group. Benji Batten with yellow figures against Danielle Lombard with the blue figures. Score at the moment 3-1, as you can see down there at the bottom. Many thanks for joining us here at Ultra Football in Alexandria in Sydney. There's a shot. Oh my goodness, here we go. Daniele's going to get there. He's going to take his time now. Oh my. Well worked. And that has come off the crossbar. That's how close that was. Throw into Benji Batten inside the last minute. Daniele electing not to flip that player, so there'd have to be distance. That allows Benji Batten the opportunity to get his flicking finger in there. Away we go. He'll know how much time's left. So this should just be a tick, tick, tick. Wind down the clock. Take the 3-1. Be entirely happy with his performance in this particular game. A couple of flicks that were short. Here we go. Benji with the last chance here. Great save. Great save. 7 seconds. Benji trying to get another goal in here. If he's quick enough, that's a great block. And there it is. It's over. Thank you for joining us here at Ultra Football and Alexandria. That's the end of the first game. There's plenty more to come. We'll be here all weekend. Many thanks for joining us on the live stream. We'll be back in just a few feet.